So in the previous Rockhounding guide video, we talked about guidebooks and other printed resources. In today's video, we'll be talking about basic navigating, getting to one of the spots listed in here, and some of the legwork that you need to do before heading out to one of the spots. So, this is Gem Trails of Washington. If you have Gem Trails of Washington, why don't you grab that book and you can kind of follow along with me, and we'll go through the process some, and then we're going to head out there. So first off, you're going to want to figure out where you want to go. In this case, we're going to be heading out to Deep Creek, which is Site 95. Turn to page 216. We will not be heading actually out to Deep Creek. If you look at the map, there's a number of sites listed. We're going to be going to Site B. So I suggest you read the listing in its entirety and then jump on the computer and you can kind of follow along with what we have going on here. So you don't need to tell me. I know it's ghetto to have your camera aimed at your computer screen. I wasn't able to get my video recorder to pop up and work properly, so we're going to do it like this. In your listing for Gem Trails, it's going to give you a GPS of where you want to go. And in this case, we're going to go look for some pastelites. So you're going to want to type that in. And as you can see here, down here is Spokane, Washington, 9 Mile Falls, and the actual site that we will be going to. And you're going to want to verify on your map that this is in fact a location and you want to go to it. So you also want to, while you're on the computer, research the material that you're going to be looking for. So in this case, the pastelites. This is just a Google image search to kind of give you an idea about it. Of course, the stuff that pops up here may not be exactly what you're going to see out in the field. You'll also want to be pulling up the MnDAT website, and I'll put links down to all of this stuff and read what it has to say about it. A variety of jasper, jasper exhibiting pastel colors, pastelite. So there's that. They don't give a whole lot of detailed info. They don't even list us as a location for it, I believe. Yeah, that's right about the area that we're going, and they don't list it. That's okay, though. We kind of have an idea. We're looking for something that's going to be that green, purpley, pink, jasper, kind of a little opaly, whatever. And according to the listing in the book, it's going to be in veins in granite. So there we go. So we already know that the GPS listed is actually a place, and it's correct. We know what it basically looks like. We have some general information about it. We are going to then go and get some driving directions. I just did 9 Mile Falls here. Now you can send this map from Google to your phone, which is great. You're also going to want to hit the print button on it, have a backup, and then we're going to go to the satellite photo. So that is the actual GPS coordinates, and we know that we are looking for granite. I've already been out to the site, but as you can see down here, there is very little granitic material, and this is granite, essentially. It's granitic rock. I can see this on the Google satellite, so I know that that's where we're going to be going. We're going to be driving out here, get out, and then we'll go from there. As I stated when we were looking at the maps on the computer, to the south of the road, which is that way, there is no granite. As you can see, it's just the woods. Here to the north, you can see that granite, and it just goes and goes and goes. So I'm at the GPS coordinates listed in the book, and I know from looking at maps, there is the road that I'm on, this mile or so of granite, and then a river. So I'm going to fire up the GPS. I'm going to place a waypoint where the car is. It's going to be on the shoulder strap of my bag. And I can wander around in here. There's no trails or anything. I have no idea where I'm going. I might find the pastelite. I may not. But I will be able to get back to the car. Now, if the GPS was to die, I have a compass. I know that there's a river to the north and to the south of the road. So I can always pull the compass out and go south and hit this road somewhere and then figure out my way back to the car. Some of the listings in guidebooks will tell you more specific directions, like show up here, walk this trail out there, and get to whatever it is you're trying to collect or look for. This is not the case for this area, so that's kind of why I'm saying have your handheld. You know, I'm using the Garmin eTrex 20X, which is great. You know, you don't only want to solely depend on your cell phone. This is easy. You know, I can bring backup AA batteries and meander out into a wild area. And there are a lot of other things that come along with just tromping off into the woods with no trails, no one around. You know, in this area, there's recent cougar sightings, there's moose, bears, all of those things you should take into account, and we'll be covering those in a future episode of the Rockhounding Guide. But yeah, this is your guide to basic navigation, how to go from what it says in a guidebook to the location, how to go out and look for stuff, and come back. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this. I know it's kind of a more basic video, and we'll be covering some more kind of advanced stuff. Not that any of it's really that advanced, but some more complex topics in the future. Thanks.